Beauty and the Beast is the classic story about love, loss, candlesticks trying like hell to have sex with dust brooms, illiteracy, frightening mental health issues, and bestiality. This is a children's movie, right? Beauty and the Beast begins with an old beggar woman who comes to a door of a young prince's castle and offers him a rose to allow her to stay for the night. He refuses because he's A, 12 years old, and B, roses are not considered legal tender. The old woman turns out to be a beautiful enchantress and curses this little kid and turns him into a hideous beast, all because
there was no love in his heart.
Let's back up a second, shall we? It's the middle of the night and some creepy old lady wants to be let into the house of a small child. I wouldn't even be opening the door. I'm an adult, and when my doorbell rings, I will army crawl across the floor and silently pray for the person, just please go away already. Also, the prince isn't running some kind of a flop house. She offered him a rose as payment for staying there, so no, I don't blame him for not letting her in. Even the most run-down Motel 6 wouldn't accept a plant as payment.
If he could learn to love another and earn her love in return by the time the last petal fell, then the spell would be broken.
Once again, he is middle school aged and surely doesn't even understand the concept of love yet, but now he has to go through puberty as a deformed monster? What kind of damaged individual would ever be able to develop feelings for a beast with a 7th grade education? Oh, why did that jump to Belle? Okay, I had more to say on the subject, but alright. We then meet Belle, the daughter of inventor and lovable goofball Maurice. Belle and Maurice live in the most illiterate jerkwater village in all of France. This poor girl has to walk through town every day while the townsfolk insult her through song. I'm pretty sure she can hear you. You really belted it out at the end there. The only person that shows any interest in Belle is Gaston. Now sure, Gaston is loud, abrasive, misogynistic, and a bit of a sociopath, but damn it, Belle, you're not getting any younger, and Gaston would be a good provider. I mean, just look at all those hunting trophies. They don't just give those away. I mean, he heroically hunted all sorts of animals like, what is that, a raccoon?
How can you read this? There's no pictures. It's not right for a woman to read. Soon she starts getting ideas and thinking.
Okay, so he's not your ideal match, but I am sorry, Belle, you can't afford to be picky. There's literally no one else in town your age range. So Maurice travels to another town to participate in what sounds like some kind of science fair and gets horribly lost along the way and finds his way to the Beast's castle. And while there, we get a glimpse of the hatred and self-loathing that is festering in the Beast's heart because he chooses to imprison Maurice merely because Maurice looked at him kind of funny.
You staring at?
Nothing.
So, you've come to stare at the Beast, have you?
I just needed a place to stay.
I'll give you a place to stay.
Oh.
An insecure little man baby beast thing. If that was actually considered punishable by a life sentence, then I would have to citizen's arrest multiple people every day that stare at me because I'm wearing Zubaz. They're comfortable, damn it! Belle finds her way to the castle and offers to take her father's place as the Beast's prisoner, which, while a noble gesture, is completely dumb. Belle is an intelligent young woman that has her whole life ahead of her, and Maurice spent thousands of dollars and hundreds of man-hours and almost blew up their cottage trying to build a log splitter.
He's a genius. Papa?
How on earth did that happen?
I'm sorry, but components that have the propensity to explode should never have been in the schematics for an apparatus that swings an axe.
Master, have you thought that perhaps this girl could be the one to break the spell?
Of course I have.
So, you fall in love with her, she falls in love with you, and poof, the spell is broken.
So the servants in the castle decide that since they have a young woman trapped forever, then maybe the Beast should try to hit on her and break the spell.
Girl said no, then the answer obviously is no.
No.
But the thing is she's not gonna say no. She would never say no because of the implication.
So Belle manages to escape the Beast's castle only to be attacked by wolves. The Beast swoops in and rescues her while getting hurt in the process, and oh god, is Belle gonna cut open the Beast and take refuge inside his carcass for warmth? Why the hell would you animate something like that? Oh yeah, that makes more sense. Wait, no it doesn't. How did she get him back to the castle? The Beast probably weighs like 500 pounds. So Belle tends to the Beast's wounds, and this is the exact moment when Belle begins to develop feelings for the Beast. So are we all in agreement that the Beast planned that whole wolf attack just to further manipulate Belle? Yeah? Okay.
Now can I open them?
Now. You like it?
It's wonderful.
Then it's yours.
Oh, thank you so much.
What a cheap manipulative gift. The Beast didn't build this library for Belle. He's just letting out a little bit of slack on his prisoner's leash by allowing her to go into this room that was just there anyway. And let's not forget that while the Beast may be developing what some would call romantic feelings towards Belle, at this point in the movie, she is still forced to stay in this castle forever. So then the Beast forces Belle to parade around for his amusement in what I can only assume was his mother's dress, not unlike some sort of serial killer. So sit back, close your eyes, and sing along to one of the most iconic songs in movie history.
One is a beauty and one is a beast. They're gonna come together and have a feast. Candles, clocks, and cups that speak, all living together in a world so bleak. It's Beauty and the Beast.
What the hell was that? Jerry! I thought you were going to add the Beauty and the Beast song. I did an Ask Jeeves search, and that's the first one that popped up. Couple of things. One, I don't think Ask Jeeves is even still a thing. And two, the song from Beauty and the Beast is one of the most popular songs in the world. Well, I never watched Beauty and the Beast because I'm afraid of dogs. What dogs? Are you referring to the Ottoman that was a sweet and friendly dog, or do you think that the Beast was a dog? Well, how do you know that he's not a dog? Because it's called Beauty and the Beast, not Beauty and the Dog. It sure does look like a dog. What breed of dog has horns, Jerry? I don't know, I'm not a dog scientist. There are probably millions of dog breeds that haven't even been discovered yet. What? Moving along. So Maurice makes it back to town ranting and raving about a beast that has captured his daughter.
He's got her locked in the dungeon. Who? Belle. We must go. Not a minute to lose.
Who's got Belle locked in a dungeon?
A beast! A horrible, monstrous beast!
We'll help you out.
You will? Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you!
So you want me to throw her father into the asylum unless she agrees to marry you? Oh, that is despicable. I love it.
And okay, no one believes him, which is perfectly understandable, but then the local date rapist is allowed to have him committed for it? The hell's that all about? Is Gaston the mayor? I mean, did Maurice sign away his power of attorney to Gaston? So the Beast allows Belle to look into the magic mirror and she sees Maurice in trouble, so the Beast releases her to go save him.
Maurice! Tell us again, old man, just how big was the beast?
He was enormous.
Oh my god, Maurice, no!
No.
They're making fun of you, man. Read the room.
My father's not crazy, and I can prove it. Show me the beast.
This, of course, drives the townspeople mad, and they all rise up to go take down the Beast together. Now, here's where things get a little dicey. So Maurice comes back into town saying that a horrible beast has kidnapped and imprisoned his daughter, which is true. So now Gaston, his only reason for going there is, of course, to get into Belle's pants, which is not the most noble thing in the world, but he is in a roundabout way trying to do the right thing. The problem comes with the horribly disproportionate way that Gaston is removed from the picture. While the other townfolk only have to endure G-rated attacks from silverware, Gaston plummets 200 feet to his death. Now, it's one of those situations where maybe Gaston has done something that deserved a death sentence, but this particular thing was not one of them. It's like the equivalent of taking down Al Capone for tax evasion. Yes, he had to go down, but not like that. Not like that. You know, the Enchantress tried to have her little social experiment and expose a prince for the vain, spoiled narcissist that he is. What point was she trying to prove by cursing an innocent 8-year-old boy and his dog? Was she trying to prove that she sucks? Because mission accomplished. So the curse is lifted and everyone's transformed back into humans, and an interesting little touch is that they all look like the objects that they were turned into. Lumiere looks like a candlestick, Cogsworth has definite clock features, and Chip even has his trademark chip tooth. But here's my issue. Yes, Chip the boy and Chip the teacup both have a chipped tooth, but Chip the teacup also has a chip on the rim of his head. So Chip as a human should look like this. Oh my god. Oh, what is that? Oh man, I can see his brains. I can tell why Disney didn't go that route. Oh, to exist must be a special form of hell for him. Oh, they should probably turn him back into a teacup until they can find a suitable doctor. Oh, I am so sorry to end the video like this. That is awful.